Today, President Biden announced $800 million in military aid to Ukraine after Ukrainian President Zelensky made an impassioned request before Congress for more help.
I'm addressing the President Biden. Being the leader of the world means to be the leader of peace.
The new military support to Ukraine includes anti-aircraft systems and armed drones. Zelensky also made another plea for a no-fly zone over Ukraine to prevent Russian air attacks. President Biden did not move on that request, making it clear that this is Ukraine's war to fight.
We're going to give Ukraine the arms to fight and defend themselves through all the difficult days ahead.
The leader of NATO is still urging for a diplomatic solution as a fourth round of peace talks drag on. And while all of this is unfolding, one of the foremost experts on Russia is visiting Denver and sharing her thoughts on the crisis in Ukraine.
Denver 7 politics reporter Megan Lopez spent some time with Fiona Hill today. Joins us live in the newsroom. So, Megan, what does she think exactly brought us to this point?
Well, Shannon and Ann, Fiona Hill has served in 3 U.S. administrations as an advisor on Russia, most recently for President Trump. She's studied U.S.-Russia relations for decades and even written a book on Vladimir Putin. And she's working with the Brookings Institution, now visiting MSU Denver, as you see here today. She says Western politics certainly play a role. While American policies, priorities, and presidents have changed over the past 2 decades, Putin has always kept his eye on the United States. Hill says that Putin feels disrespected by the West.
He feels like we're not listening to him, we're not hearing him, and he thinks that the only thing we understand is force. And he's been saying for some time that, he wanted to take back control of Ukraine.
So she sees a lot of conflict about reasserting dominance and stopping the West from influencing Eastern Europe. And there's a lot of moments in history that unfortunately pointed to us getting to this very point.
So, Megan, does she have any sense of how this resolves, how this ends?
Yeah, she says that there is a best and a worst case scenario, but she admits that even the best case scenario is not a great one. That would be diplomatic negotiations that are really able to stop this crisis from expanding into other countries and end it in a matter of weeks or months. But that's certainly going to cost the international community and Ukraine.
And the only way is blunt the invasion by the things that we're already doing, support Ukrainians, figure out how to help them rebuild, and have this full diplomatic effort, getting larger portions of the world community, not just the Europeans, to push Russia to stop this. But we're going to have to give Putin some idea of a win to basically get him to stop, which is not going to be very palatable for any of us.
So what does a win look like for Vladimir Putin? Well, it could be Ukraine not trying to enter NATO. That's something that we've heard Zelensky already say. It could be an official recognition that Russia controls territories like Crimea and the Donbas region and more. Hill says that Putin is very much seems to be in survival mode right now and is trying to preserve his power. And that can be a very dangerous situation to be in.
All right, Megan Lopez, thank you.